Hello guys, Crispy, welcome back to another video. Today, my friends, I'm going to be testing the GeForce GTX 1650 Super in ARK Survival Evolved with the Ryzen 7 3700X and 16 gigs of RAM. Kind of overkill a little bit here for this GPU, but you should be able to achieve pretty much the same frame rates with like a 2600, Ryzen 5 2600 and the same 16 gigs of RAM. This, by the way, is a 1650 Super from Asus. It's the Phoenix version of the card, so it's one of the weakest coolers here, and that's why our GPU temperature is probably gonna rise into like the mid 70s, but that's still fine, you know, no problems there. I am dying already apparently, and we're gonna be testing it here with 1080p resolution and low, medium, high and epic settings, of course. So I'm gonna be using the presets and just adjusting here the resolution scale to the maximum, otherwise it would set itself to like this, and it wouldn't be 1080p, of course. So that's the only thing that I'm gonna be changing here in the settings menu, and whenever the game decides to enable motion blur, I'm of course gonna be disabling that, because that's horrible basically. Alright, okay, so we're good here with the 1650 Super. Let's just run around for a little bit here. As you can see, by the way, low settings doesn't really look very good. For some reason this guy isn't attacking me. They always do, so something's wrong here with me. Actually guys, let me know in the comments down below if I can actually get rid of this infection thingy sickness, because my guy is always coughing all the way. He always ends up dying in my videos, so oh my gosh, what the heck? What do you want, dude? Are you good? Oh my god, what? Why is he flying so low? Look at that. Oh boy, oh boy, that big guy is coming towards us. We're just gonna leave here. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to find like a forest area after I die with this guy. Yes. Okay, I just reset our FPS counting system, by the way, because it was messed up when we died. So I can't seem to find any trees, guys, around us. So that's bad, you know. I really like to test this in forest areas because your FPS drop by like 10 to 20 FPS, I think. So it's a good thing if we can find those. What I'm noticing here compared to, for example, the 1660 Ti that I tested here in ARK recently, is that this is still stuttering a little bit, but it's not stuttering as much as the 1660 Ti. So if you want to play this game, make sure you don't have a CPU bottleneck, I guess, because if you do have a slight CPU bottleneck at like low settings, 1080p with a strong GPU, you're probably gonna get that slight CPU bottleneck, and your GPU usage is gonna drop into like the 95% range, and you are probably gonna get a few bigger stutters, you know. Oh my gosh, I got ping as well, of course. What the heck is going on over here? Is that a poop? Oh my god, look at that, that's a poop. Okay, alright, I'm out of here. Actually, I don't want to come this way. I'm just gonna keep walking, I guess. My guy always gets tired very quickly as well, so I don't like that. Maybe that's a forest that way? What the heck? Did you see that rock? It seems like on low settings you get a little bit of a competitive advantage, I would say, just because you can see through rocks. Yep, the rock just disappeared again. The render distance of things is quite small, as you can see. Look at that! It's a cyborg dinosaur. Hi, Salmons. How are you doing, guys? So, you know what? Let's spawn in a medium zone, I guess. Thank you so much! It's a forest area. Finally, guys. We can see our FPS in a forest area. And it's basically pretty much the same. So all of that for nothing, all of that time spent looking for a forest to get exactly the same FPS, I would say. It's a little bit lower, okay? We're getting into the 70s. Oh my god, look at that! Let me go away from here. Yep, that's a good idea, isn't it? So, by the way, I am probably gonna switch to medium settings right now, because there's gonna be a huge difference to the visuals. Medium settings, here we go. Let's apply those, save it right here. Wow, look at that difference, guys. What the heck? Alright, so I'm bleeding from doing that. Oh my gosh, look at the graphics now. The game looks amazing. It looked really bland and bad with really bad colors on low, but now it just looks amazing, and I'm not counting the FPS, but yeah, you can see that it did hit our FPS by quite a lot. We're below 60. The game is still playable, don't get me wrong, you know. You don't need 60 plus FPS all of the time in a game like ARK. I think like 30 plus is what you should aim for, because the game just looks so gorgeous. I'm confused. I'm very confused. We need wood. We need wood. Yes, we don't have wood. We only got fiber. Okay, so let's find wood and do this, okay? So I want to make a pickaxe, guys. Is this how you get wood? No, you only get thatch this way. How do I get wood, guys? Sometimes this game is beautiful, sometimes it's not very beautiful. As you can see now, it's way too dark, I think, in my opinion, so it doesn't look as good. But it's okay. It still has some reflections and stuff, and it's raining now. Alright, so yeah, and it's still playable. Above all, that's what's important here. Medium settings are still playable with the GTX 1650 Super. Of course, if you are looking for that smoother experience, just play on low settings, don't bother with medium. But if you're looking to have a bit of visual fidelity while still retaining a bit of performance, you know, the game is still playable, of course, just play like this. I think medium settings is an adequate settings to pair with a GTX 1650 Super, if that makes any sense. So let's grab this and this. I can't grab that. Okay, how do I get wood? Oh yes, just beat the damn floor to death. Okay, I don't know how to get wood, guys. Oh boy, there's a little thing there that I don't like very much. Oh, please don't spot me. I'm going away from here. I'm just gonna go there. Get inside. This is not a house. Okay, it's just a few walls here. Okay, never mind. I'm here. I'm good. We got 47 FPS on average, 38 FPS, 1% lows. I guess this here is a little bit less demanding. Well, actually no. When you aren't looking at trees, it's a little bit less demanding, of course, as I was telling you about at the beginning of the video. Let's just stop it right there and do high settings this time around. I think high settings is pushing it a little bit here with the 1650 Super, but let's see. It's taking a while to apply as well. Maybe it crashed. No, it didn't. Okay, so high settings this time around. It's not at 100% resolution, by the way. I could tell it. The game just looks way too blurry whenever this isn't at maximum. So just don't. I would always keep that at 100%. And there's some motion blur. Ah, god damn it. Please, motion blur, where is it? Okay, save that. Alright, we're good now. Let's start counting it once again. And yeah, we're still getting 30 plus FPS so far, so that's good. Obviously, that's what we want to aim for. This game is very, very intensive, as you might be aware of by now. It's one of the most demanding games that's been out for a few years right now, and yeah, this just it looks good, don't get me wrong. It's not a case of it not being well optimized, but it might be just a little bit as well. Because it is running on the Unreal Engine, which is the same engine as PUBG and Fortnite, and I don't really feel like that engine is very good here for big worlds and stuff like that. That's why the games, these three games that I just mentioned, oh boy, I'm good. What the heck is this? This is a guy, isn't it? I think it is. Okay, so he just killed me with his frog. That's ARK for you guys. But yeah, these three games that I just mentioned aren't very well optimized, and they usually stutter a little bit. Okay, are we good here? I just joined another server, so it wouldn't be nighttime, but I guess it's nighttime everywhere because I joined like 3 servers and there were nighttime, but whatever. Right guys, here we go once again at 1080p with the high settings preset and max resolution scale without motion blur as well. Let's just go, okay? Count the FPS once again just for a little bit. Wow, look at those reflections in the water, by the way. They look good here. Yeah, this game definitely has some good graphics, but it just doesn't run very well, you know. Back when it launched, you needed a 980 Ti or a Titan X to to run at like 30 FPS on epic settings, so this is no easy game to run. Okay, of course it has seen some optimization patches since it launched, as to be expected, of course, but yeah, it still doesn't run very well, as you can probably see. It did run better than this back when I tested the 1066 gigabyte though, but it seems like they messed up something in the optimization in a recent update or something, because a year ago it was getting around 60 FPS at medium settings on a 1066 gigabyte, and this GPU, for example, performs pretty much the same as the 1066 gigabyte in most games. So yeah, that's just weird, you know. But okay, so far so good. High settings is still playable if you really need or want that quality experience. You could still play like this, okay? Many people have played these games at like 30 FPS or something like that, and it's still enjoyable and playable. I, for example, played Rust with like 30 to 40 FPS back in the days, and it was completely playable. Let's just disable the motion blur here. 100% resolution scale, please. Apply that, save it, and it's getting daytime, which is a very nice thing to take thumbnails and stuff like that. Course, and as you could see there, we were getting below 30 FPS. So, and this doesn't really have a ton of trees around us, so oh my gosh, this is always so funny, the sound it makes. Okay, yeah, I would say that this isn't a good experience anymore. We shouldn't really go this way. Let's go this way. Yes, please. Okay, are we good? I think we are. I can't see anything, by the way, it's so dark. Jesus. 22 FPS. Okay then, whatever you do with the 1650 Super or pretty much any graphics card, just don't play on epic settings. Don't play ARK Survival Evolved on epic settings, because it's not gonna be a good experience, okay? Even like with the GTX 1080 Ti or 2080 Ti, of course the 2080 Ti and 1080 Ti can do like 60 plus FPS on epic settings at 1080p, but if you do have one of those GPUs, why are you playing at 1080p, you know? So if you want to play on epic, I don't feel like the visuals are worth it over high settings, and of course the performance is definitely not there at 20 FPS. Oh my god, what the heck? Okay then, 15. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the game of course looks good, but yeah, high settings did look great as well. Epic settings is just for like screenshots or whatever. So thank you so much for watching this video, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope this was informative for you, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. I love you all. Bye bye.